Hello everyone, welcome to the video on common errors when working with string related Python assignments. In this video, we'll walk you through some of the typical mistakes students make while working with string manipulation and provide real life examples to help you understand how to fix them. We'll cover how to handle empty strings, correct string manipulations, and how to properly check and validate string inputs. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to handle strings in Python effectively and avoid common pitfalls. Let's get started. Imagine you're building a website where users can submit their usernames. When you check the length of the username, you forget to handle the case where the username might be empty. If an empty string is passed, it could cause your code to break or give incorrect results. This code works, but if there's an empty string, you might want to handle it explicitly to avoid confusion or incorrect output. We added a condition to check if the string is empty in a fixed code. If it is, we return an appropriate message, and this ensures that we handle edge cases and prevent unexpected behavior. Next, we're gonna look at not validating the input type error. Imagine a password validation system that requires a string as input. If the input provided by the user is an integer or other type of instead of a string, the system will fail to process the input properly. Type error because password is an integer and method like isUpper are not valid for integers. That is why in a fixed code we added a check to ensure that the input is a string using isInstant. If it's not a string, the function returns an error message instead of causing crash. Next, we'll take a look at indexing error on strings. Imagine you're trying to retrieve the first character of a string. If the string is empty, trying to access an index will cause an error. To fix this, in the fixed code, we added a condition to check if the string is empty before attempting to access its first character. This prevents an index error. Next, we'll take a look at incorrect string manipulation. Imagine you're trying to swap two parts of a string, but you forgot to account for the middle character in an odd length string. The middle character gets swapped even when the length is odd, which is not desired. By adjusting the middle index when the string has an odd length, we ensure that the middle character is not included in the swap. Imagine you're trying to check if a string is a valid email address, but you use the wrong string method for a validation. For example, you might try to use starts with instead of in. The method starts with is not correctly checking if the email contains both at the rate and .com. By using the correct methods, we can properly check if the string contains both at and .com, making it a valid email address. In conclusion, remember to check your string inputs for correctness, especially when dealing with edge cases like empty strings or unexpected characters. Always validate your inputs and test your code thoroughly to ensure that it works as expected in all situations. Thanks for watching and happy coding.